my dear NetSet aspirants, brothers and sisters, and my dear students. I am Mr. Dhanaya Sir from Akkalkot. Dear students, I hope you are doing very well work. I am here to tell you about paper number 1, teaching aptitude. In this unit, I am going to narrate you, I am going to explain you, I am going to give information, I am going to analyze one concept. This concept is very important. Teaching aptitude, in this topic number 1, the subtopic is individual difference. Just I am going to focus on particular topic, particular subtopic. Please listen it very carefully. Understand it. Comprehension it. Dear brothers and sisters, let me tell you one thing. I know that you are preparing for coming NET exam. I know you are preparing for coming Maharashtra set exam. I know you are preparing for coming Karnataka set exam. Whatever it may be, first you should study the concept in a very fundamental way. You must study the concept in a very systematic way. You must understand its basic idea, its basic meaning. What happens? We students are not study. We are not understanding. We are not getting particular meaning. We always think the past incident. We always think yesterday's incident. Remember one thing. Never cry over spilt milk. Never cry over spilt milk. Already the milk has wasted. Your time has wasted. Your effort has wasted. Forget it. Forget the bad incident. Forget the mistake. Forget the negative feeling. Learn from it and do very sincere work. Do very constructive work. ಗದ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಮತ್ತು ಆಟ ಆಡಬೇಡ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗ. Never cry over the spilt milk. What happens? We are always talking about the negative thing. We are always talking about yesterday thing. We are always talking about past incident. Forget the past incident. Focus today's incident. Focus today's subject. Focus today's work. Focus today's task. What is in your hand? In this video, I am going to give very best information and definitely will get 2 marks. ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಯಾರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು. I know after passing NET exam, after passing JRF, after passing KSET exam, after passing Maharashtra set exam, you are going to become a professor. You are going to become an assistant professor. You are going to become a lecturer. You are going to become a teacher. You are going to become a guru. You are going to guide your students. You are going to explain the concept to your students. You are going to define the concept to your students. I know it. But each and every professor, each and every teacher, each and every guru, if you want to become an effective professor, if you want to be an extraordinary professor, if you want to become a very ideal professor, then you must understand your students' quality. You must understand your students' interest. You must understand your students' capacity. You must understand your students' knowledge. You must understand your students' attitude. You must understand your students' positiveness. You must understand your students' personality. Dear students, each and every student is not same. All students are not equal. No two students are same. When you enter in your classroom, at the time you are going to deal, you are going to face with multiple students. Different kinds of students are sitting in front of you. You must teach according to your students' capacity. You must explain the concept according to your students' interest. Then only you will become very effective professor. So no one is equal, no one is the same. It is called individual difference. It is called individual difference. Each and every student is different. You don't compare with these students. Then the first time in the history of mankind, Charles Darwin had studied about individual difference. He explained this concept in his one book. The name of that book is The Origin of Spices. This book was published in 1859. This question was asked in the set exam. Who wrote the book The Origin of Spice? Charles Darwin. This book has entirely changed the approach of modern world. All the new scientific thoughts are depended on this book's knowledge. Each and every animal is different. Each and every spice is different. Each and every person is different. This man first time has narrated about individual difference. Even if I want to give an example, you look at the dog. Dog is also an animal. Polish dog is different. Home dog is different. Foreign dog is different. Even our Karnataka's Mudhol dog is different. Hunting dog is different. Only eating and sleeping dog is different. Even man is also different. Some man is very intelligent, some man is very dull. Some students are very smart, some students are not handsome. Ugly. Some students' hair is long, some students' hairs are short. Some students' hairs are curly hair. Color difference, attitude difference, intelligence difference, emotion is different, attitude is different, quality is different, habit is different. After that, another psychologist, he studied about individual difference and he explained about individual difference in his book Hereditary Genius. See, Sir Francis Galton, please remember his name. Sir Francis Galton, Hereditary Genius. He wrote this book. It was a question asked in Kerala set exam. Hereditary Genius. This book was written by Sir Francis Galton in 1869. This book was published. In this book, this man explained about differential psychology. Each and every student psychology is different. Each and every student's each and every student's attitude is different. Differential concept, differential psychology, first time he narrated. After that, come to the very important word, William Stern. Please remember his name. This question is asked in the UGC NTA NET exam. Match the following. William Stern, he was from Germany, German psychologist and German philosopher. William Stern, please remember his name. This man has written one book, Psychology of Individual Difference. Even please remember this book name, Psychology of Individual Difference. The subtitle of this book is Toward a Differential Psychology. This book was published in 1900. This man, William Stern, has first time, he coined one term, ID. ID means individual difference. The question is going to ask, who coined the term individual difference? William Stern has coined this term, individual difference. It is known as ID. Even this man, William Stern, is telling that, he is saying each and every student memory capacity is different. Each and every person's intelligence capacity is different. He used one more term, IQ. We generally say, hey, this student IQ is very high, this student's IQ is very low. We commonly say, what is IQ? IQ means the memory power of one person. It is known as intelligent quotient. Intelligent quotient, IQ, this term was used by William Stern first time in this book. Okay, please remember, even we can say, if the student's IQ is more than 120, then we can call that student as a super normal student, super student. If the student's IQ is less than 50, 0 to 50, we can call him as an idiot. You idiot. We tell students, you idiot. Idiot means his thinking capacity is low. His understanding capacity is low. His memory power is low. Even in memory power, we can, in mobile, memory power is strong, memory power low.
Idiot fellow.
Okay, idiot fellow means a very slow person, slow learner, we can say. He is a fast learner, he is a slow learner. Again, there was another term, EQ. IQ is different, EQ is different. IQ is important in school, IQ is important in the market. EQ means emotional quotient. Some students are very emotional. Some students are so, if the teacher is explaining the concept in the classroom, if the teacher is telling about mother and daughter's relation at the time, the students are going to cry in the class. Tabalige tabaliya. बाबुल की दुआ लेके जा ससुर संसापु बाबुल की दुआ. Emotional. Even चिट्ठी आई है चिट्ठी आई है चिट्ठी. Border cinema madil, if you listen the song of Border, then suddenly your emotion is going to change. If after listening the song, after listening the lecture, after listening the words, if students' heart is going to change, if students' thoughts are going to change, then we can say he's emotional. He's an emotional person. Some students are stubborn, very strong student. Whatever you help, very tough and rough students are there. We can say, if you are a student and you are eating at the midday meal, at the time, if a beggar comes at the time, you should give him. This shows your emotional quotient. If the beggar is coming and you are saying, oh beggar mama, come here, what you have brought, please show your bag, I want to take your special, you don't take the nasta of beggar, you should give him. Okay, emotional quotient. Please remember, there was a question asked in the exam, who coined the term emotional quotient? Actually, initially, John and Peter and John in 1919, they used this term emotional quotient in one journal. But in 1995, Dan Goleman, this person popularized emotional quotient in his book Emotional Intelligence. Please remember this word. Dan Goleman used the term emotional quotient. He made a popularized of this term in his book Emotional Quotient in 1995. Then we can say special persons, special like psychologists have given special definitions on individual difference. special of, please, as a teacher, when you enter in the classroom, first you should identify if the student is very good in singing, support him to enter in the Sangeet field.
Sangeeta.
If the student is very physically fit, then you should support him to enter in the sports field. If the student is very good in a drawing, tell him to take a photography or to take a drawing or to make a designer or to have a fashion designing. Many more options are there in front of that student. Designer, yes, internal designer, external designer, yes, very good. Our Chinna has made one beautiful drawing. Please show me. I will show all the teachers. Yes, okay, thank you. See, my daughter, she has drawn this she has drawn again this. Children, come here, please come here. Here. Anki utgo bekappa. She has made this drawing. According to students, okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. According to students' interest, according to students' knowledge, you should encourage the student to choose the particular field. Then only student is going to achieve in his field. Please remember. Then exactly individual difference means what? Simple example I want to give you. Please look at your finger. Look at this thumb. The thumb impression, the lines are different. All persons' thumb impression is different. Even twins are also different. If his face cut is okay, but the finger line, the lines are different. Students are looking same, but students' guna is different. Students' understanding guna is different.
Mood.
Guna, we can say mood, okay. His thoughts are different. His attitude are different. His interest is different. His way is different. His courage is different. Even when I tell my two kunnis are there in my home, two pillows. Yes, two puppies are there. Samarthan Chinnu. I am telling him, hey, eat banana, eat chapati, eat huggi, eat hodgi, eat puran poli. They are telling, we want Maggie. Now Maggie. They are interested in eating Maggie, but they are not interested in eating chapati or roti or bhaji. Yes, please remember individual difference. So, as a teacher, as a professor, identify students' quality. According to quality, you should support. Then exactly, what is the definition of individual difference? This man, Skinner, has given one definition. Measurable aspect of total personality is known as individual difference. Individual difference, please remember. Commonly we can say, hey, this student's language is different, this student height is different, this student, some students are looking like Amitabh Bachchan sir, very tall. Some students are looking like short, Sachin Tendulkar sir or Sunil Gavaskar sir, or very yes, Buddha. Yeah, and Amir Khan sir, very Buddha. Some are very tall, some are very fat, some are very comedian, some are very thin, some are very weak. If we say, they will melt down. If some are very strong, physical difference we can identify. Their colors are different. Some are very gore में कोड़े पे काले चश्मा. Yes. Some students are very smart, very gora. Some are very kalo black diamond. We are from Africa. You are from Europe. Okay. Color difference, interest different, skills different. Measurable aspect of total personality. In every personality, there are some qualities are going up and down. Measurable. Draver James, please remember this definition. It is very famous. Variation from average group. Average group, we can consider average group. But with the help of average group, some students' personalities are different. Variation goes up and down. Carter Good, this man also given a very simple definition. Variation among individual. Even when you see My morning interest is different, afternoon interest is different, even in night interest is different. One man, even I study in the morning, sometime I study in the afternoon, sometime I study in the evening. Interest, according to interest are going up and down, habits are going up and down, attitudes are going up and down, qualities are going up and down, knowledge are going up and down. See, variation among individual. Okay, please remember these three special definition. This man, William Stir, has made difference. He has classified individual difference into 4 category. Who classified individual difference in 4? William Stern. What are the 4? One is cognitive. COGNIT. Cognitive means intelligent, knowledge. Each and every student knowledge is not same. Each and every student's buddhimatta, brain power is not same. Some students are so sharp, suddenly they are understanding the concept. So even after checking the papers, you show the papers to the student. Some student comes, they are telling, sir, I have written all the good answers and you are not giving the answers. See this. They are very intelligent. Suddenly they understand. Some students, sir, whatever the mark you give, whether I take first rank, whether I take last rank, not to worry about the marks, sir. We are free. Some students are not bothered, not getting tension about the marks. They are common. See, intelligence, everybody's intelligence capacities not same according to Stern. Okay, knowledge, we can say it is knowledge. Even some students are different in emotional, affective, we can say affective qualities, hurt capacity. Dear students, dear brothers and sisters, I want to give yesterday's incident. Yesterday, one of my friend, he invited me as a chief guest to deliver farewell speech to 12th class students. I went there. The school was tribal college it was. Yes, I attended the program and delivered my speech. I given some good quotations to the students. I motivated them. As soon as I finished my speech, one blind person was sitting outside of the classroom. He heard my speech and after finishing my speech, he entered in that hall and he gave me 200 rupee as a gift. He donated me 200 rupees as a gift. I asked him, why sir, you are a blind person, I know that you are very poor, why you are giving the 200? No sir, you take this 200 rupees and God bless you, go ahead sir, your future is very bright. After listening the words of that blind person, I received the 200 rupees as a blessing. Don't count the money in 200. Chino, please one jara battery hachavi mugli pattu light ho gaya. ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಹಚ್ಚು, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಹಚ್ಚು ಜರ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಇದು ಬಾಗಲ್ತೇನೆ ಈಗ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅವು ಕರಿ ಒಂಜರ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಹಚ್ಚತ್ತೇಳು, ಒಂಜರ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ದ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಹಚ್ಚಿ. ನಂದೊಂದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅದ, ಒಂದು 5 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಹಚ್ಚ್ರಿ. ನಾನು ಕೊಡು ಮೂಕು ಇರ್ಲೆ ಮಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ 2 मिनट मोबाइल हच 2 मिनट 5 मिनट मुगीता ನನ್ನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು 2-3 ಬ್ಯಾಟರಿ ಹಚ್ಚರಿ ನನಗೆ. ಏರ್ಬಿಡು ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಟರಿ ಹಚ್ಚಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ದೂರ ಸರಿ. ದಮ್ ಹೋಪ ಅದು ನನಗೆ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋದೊಳಗೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳೋಗತ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೋತಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ನೋವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಗೀತು. ಅದೊಂದು ಹಚ್ಚು ಮೋತಿ ಹಿಡಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ತೊಂಬರಿ, ಒಂದು 2-3 ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಹಚ್ಚ್ರ ಬಿಚಾರಿ.
ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ಮೋತಿ ಕರೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ.
Okay, extremely pardon me. Just we lost the time, light. I requested my son Samarth is holding this camera and Shant Lakshmi is also holding the camera. Battery ಹಚ್ಚು ಚಿನ್ನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಚಾಲು ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಹಚ್ಚಿರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಡ್ರಿ ಒಂದು 5 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಹಿಡ್ರಿ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನಂತರ ಇದು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸನಿ ಬಂದಿಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಮೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹಿಡ್ರಿ ದೂರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ಟೆ ಹಿಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, so friends, extremely sorry, just I need only 5 minutes. Here William Stern has classified every person in four category. One is intelligence, second one is emotional difference. Yes, I was telling you the story that blind person had given me 200 rupees as a gift. I accepted his 200 rupees as a blessing and I offered the 200 rupees to that college. Friends, I want to tell you that this is the capacity of good person. The person has offered me 200 rupees. Though he was very poor, though he was a blind person, he offered me 200 rupees. Please think, he was an emotional person. He was completely emotional person. He told me that if good thing is happening in front of my eyes, I am going to donate my money, sir. Dear students, even I told all the students, dear students, please learn from this blind person. I told all the 12th class students, if you want to become a humanistic person, please learn this blind person's behavior. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ತನಗೆ ಬಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಪರರಿಗೆ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಕೆಟ್ಟತನ ಬೇಡ, ಕಟ್ಟಿಟ್ಟು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. If you are donating others, definitely God is going to help you. The Nisarga is going to help you. This nature is going to help you. Please remember, emotional difference we can identify in the classroom. Nowadays students are very sensitive. Emotional students. But we, the teachers, should help. The parents should help the child to improve his quality. And the next one is, what I can say, personality, physical difference we can identify in the students. Some students color is different, some students height is different, some students what we can say, his hairstyle, his understanding capacity, all is different. And the fourth one is aptitude, skills, we can say learning style. Some students are learning with the help of pictures. If we show the pictures to the students are going to understand the concept in a very easy manner. Even there are some students, we should take that students to the particular field trip. Students are going to understand that concept. Okay, trip. Even if we are showing, if we are narrating the in a systematic way, students are going. Every student's listening capacity, understanding capacity, grasping power is different. Some are very fast learner, some are slow learner. Then I want to tell that each and every student background is different. If the student come from educated family, students are going to understand the concept in a very easy way. If student gets low mark, then parents will come and they will take the chappal and they will beat the child and they will beat the others also. Oh, my son is not taken mark, what you are doing in the class, they will shout. If the parents are very poor, if the parents are illiterate, they will not come to the school, they will not come to the college, they will not ask you. This is the background of students. And the next one is motivation. Now, if the students, there are two kinds of motivation. One is internal motivation, second one is external motivation. If student wants to learn, if students want to understand, if the student wants to improve his quality, then he should have the motivation. What happens? Sometimes we the parents, we the teachers, we the elder persons, we are giving external motivation. Child, you study well, we are going to give you this gift. External motivation. That external motivation is not permanent. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. After 3 days, the external motivation is going to vanish. But internal motivation is very stronger. Internal motivation is very important. Internal motivation is very high quality motivation. Friends, The student should have the internal motivation power. Recently, when look at the story of that Manji sir, Dashrath Manji, he was from Bihar. That man, he lost his wife because of that big mountain. So he had broken the entire mountain and created a new road. More than 22 years he worked for making a new road. Friends, this is called internal energy. This is called internal motivation. This is called internal burning desire. If the student have internal burning desire, he will become successful person. Yes, external motivation and internal motivation both are different. Yes, in 2001, Pulela Gopichand sir from Hyderabad won the badminton match in England. He got the first rank. He won that tournament in 2001. He came to Hyderabad. All the Hyderabadi people, they arranged one program of Satkar program. In that program, one volleyball player, the Arjun awarded person, volleyball player Ramana came to that function. Along with him, he called his daughter, 8-year small daughter. She came and she participated the function of Pulela Gopichand sir. Friends, the girl was watching Satkar program of Pulela Gopichand sir. Everyone was putting garland. It was a big function. The small girl was getting inspiration. The small girl was getting motivation from that Pulela Gopichand. After that, she decided to become a great badminton player. Day and night, she has been working. Now she become India's top 1 badminton player and she become world top badminton player. She is known as PV Sindhu. The PV Sindhu, the youngest, the first Indian woman who entered in the Olympic game and brought the silver medal. The internal motivation brought her success. So friends, even I wandered the entire nation. I visited each and every state. I wrote the set exam with of my own burning desire. I cleared all the exam. Now I want to tell my information. I want to tell my own experience to you. This is my intention. This is my words. External motivation is not permanent. Internal motivation is always permanent. So friends, once again, thank you so much. Please listen this video very carefully. What is meant by individual difference. Once again, I thank you. Just now light has gone. My daughter and my wife, my son, all three persons, they came and they put the mobile in front of me. They helped me. Once again, I thank you all these things. I make grateful to you. Thank you all of you. Namaskar.